Warm greetings and welcome to all of you from all over the world that we are now celebrating the 1896 Great Adwa victory at the 130 years that it has reached. And the way we think we can celebrate it, especially this year, is by founding the more delayed Pan-African University that should have been done many years ago. We are now asking all of you to collaborate, cooperate, to make sure that this 130 years of the Great Adwa victory can be also the time when the Adwa Pan-African University can be founded and launched. And we welcome you and ask you all to join and make sure that this time we make it to happen, to take place. So the Adwa victory in 1896 on the sacred soil of Adwa, our ancestors did the impossible. They defended our land and secured our dignity. But today, on this 130 years anniversary, we recognize a hard truth. A military victory is not enough. To be truly free, we must achieve intellectual sovereignty. So, for too long, our minds have been shaped by inherited colonial academic models that mimic others instead of reflecting us. We cannot build an African future on a curriculum that ignores African realities. We need a home for knowledge built on our own philosophies, science, technology, and languages. We must introduce the Adwa Pan-African University this year and found it and build it. This is not just an institution, it's a global network. We are building a living intellectual power value chain from specialized campuses across East, West, North, South, and Central Africa to our bridges in the Caribbean, Asia, and the Americas. We are advancing artificial intelligence, renewable energy, biotechnology, not just by data, but by moral intelligence and the spirit of Ubuntu. And our commitment in building the infrastructure is to follow the agile model of the different universities that have been built. For example, in South Africa, UNISA, and also in the United States, we have Osiri University. So we should also have the Adwa Pan-African University with a new model. The model is to prioritize both hybrid education strategy with digital and virtual campuses and physical campuses together to prove that our commitment is stronger than any brick and mortar constraint. We're excavating our indigenous knowledge to train a new generation of architects for Africa's development. We need to do that very strongly and timely. Today we must also launch the Education Research Endowment Fund. And we need all your support to make sure that the funding side is also well done. We are seeking visionary partners, donors, volunteers to kickstart this unique global university. Help us make this 130 years anniversary the moment of Africa's rebirth. And then let the world know Adwa gave us our land. Now the Adwa Pan-African University will give us our future. Join us in building the intellectual backbone of Africa's second liberation. The Adwa Pan-African University will create the special knowledge imagination for all in the world to do tangible partnerships by taking action to do the innovation marathon race with action for a shared future. We respect renowned and esteemed scholars around the world Professor Hillary, Tokozani, and others have been very good in supporting us, even from China. We had Professor Shin and Professor Zin and others. And in Ethiopia, we have so many scholars also that have been very actively engaged. Our brother Tesfalidet has been very, very active and very amazingly supportive. So, and the great-grandson of Emperor Menelik, the patron of the Adwa Pan-African University, we have asked him to be and who has agreed. They all are now fully on board to stand together to make the Adwa Pan-African University the beacon of African excellence, unity, and innovation for generations, both at present time and in the future forever. So together, our appeal to all of you is, let's not lose this year. Let's make sure on this year that we actually start the Adwa Pan-African University, and we also start do the curriculum. And at least if we can't do it physically, we should start doing it virtually. We should do that. I really appreciate you and thank you very much, and look forward to hearing from all of you. And let's hope this message reaches to all, and all the governments, the Africa Union, and even international organizations, and from all parts of the world, to make sure that they give us the right support to make it practical, so that the Adwa Pan-African University finally is achieved after a long time. Very much. Thank you very much.